Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between the All-Stars and the Yetis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Here's another 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a flare out toward right center. Schaefer backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the first baseman can't get there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Random is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
1-1 offering on its way to Kinsler. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, a good inside fastball right there, trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. David Wright would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's the third baseman, David Wright, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. There goes Kinsler in the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time as he's into third on the passed ball. The 1-2 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And the throw first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. So stepping in, Joe Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with a single. This is the recipe you want.
And he pops up the bunt attempt.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Francisco Pena is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, one away. Long throw to third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Batting fourth.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mario Mendoza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
And there's ball two now. Now a ball hit for right. This could be two. Kinsler for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Stepping into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Andrew McCutchen.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pena is after it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Here's Corey Seager. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. One and two. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision. Here's big Aaron Judge in the dirt. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass ball, and you can bet the catcher is kicking himself about it right now. With the runner advancing to second, the double play is off the table. Might come back to haunt him.
And this one's in the dirt. One out and a runner on second base. Runner goes for third. Throw goes over to third. And he nails him at third. Great throw. Now batting, Reggie Jackson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First delivery to him on the way. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Runner breaks for third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in, Brett Saberhagen. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now a bunt attempt here. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So credit him with an RBI, as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in to try it again. Number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and a bad decision there as they won't get him at third.
Great execution. Caught the third baseman back, and he just dropped a little drag behind for the base hit. Nice, nice, nice.
And now everybody's running. Now a hard liner toward short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler. Squeeze attempt, misses! And I don't know whose idea that was, but predictably the 2-out squeeze. Now at the plate, Ramon Flores. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Seager has it. A quick out, number 1.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And at third base, the captain. Captain America, David Wright. I love the fact that he still has great footwork. The first step may be as good as anybody in the history of the game. He can still catch it, but I love that first step.
Here's Daniel Nava now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting 7.
Now in the box, Jeff Decker. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Curveball that time, not even close. Hit hard down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Well, he's been working on left field, and you saw it right there, Matt. Nice job of cutting the ball off and getting it back in, holding that runner at first base for a single.
Into the box, Logan Schaefer, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposit way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Too high. And it's 3-0. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise to this thing, and now look at him. Boom, boom. Base hits coming back at you. That's why you have to complete the inning.
Jose Arena is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 2 full. Boston is on top here, 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Squares to bunt, but he can't connect. Strike one. And the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A two-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
In now, David Wright. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So he moves all the way up to third here. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Well, things are happening now. All he wanted to do is move that runner from second to third, and he gets a base hit. So now they're sitting first and third, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
First offering on its way. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. And now the tag, and he's out on the botched squeeze attempt. The tag, and it's a double play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The right fielder, number 9.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball that's off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Here comes the 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And they'll tack on 1 more as this is now a 5-0 game.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So striding in once again, Joe Random. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting,
Jesus Sucre is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
the center fielder number 27.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Reggie on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Mario Mendoza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swinging a little blooper to center. Seager will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Leading off for the All-Stars.
Ready now, Reggie Jackson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim.
And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Number 2 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
And now the runner's trying for third. And here's a ball hit in the air. Decker brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught on second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So nothing happening this time around.
Leading off the 4th inning. Third baseman.
Here's a high pop-up. Kinsler is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting. Catcher. Daniel.
Here comes the first pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Jeff Decker. A base hit in his first trip. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for strikes. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The All-Stars on top 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Orlando Cepeda. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The second baseman, number 5.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup, and the pitch. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The third baseman.
Ready for another shot now. David Wright. A hit in 2 tries so far. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he bangs it into center field for a base hit. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but a multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A runner on first with 2 away. On the move again from first. On attempt misses. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here it comes, 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Now another 0-2. And this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Now the runner's on his way home. And here's a ball hit in the air. Schaefer is there, and he puts this one away for the third. Now at the plate, Logan Schaefer. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Hit on the ground to short. Seager takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Yonder Alonso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yonder Alonso.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is pulled into right, and the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance, Joe Random. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Around first, digging for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Jose Torres takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in to try it again, Corey Seager. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly. Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 1-2 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The right fielder,
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mendoza going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. A solo shot here to left as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. One and one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Sucre is underneath this one, and the ball is dropped. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay, and he's safe.
He's in there. The pitcher, number
Riding
17.
in once again, Brett Saberhagen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now the runner breaks for the plate, and they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Number 2.
Ready once again, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through. It to fall behind. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Pena. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting. Number 11.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Pena is on his way home. And he is out on the tag. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Ramon Flores stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right, ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Daniel Nava now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a ball 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Popped up. Right is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
Leading off for Boston, first baseman Orlando Cepeda.
First pitch on its way. Orlando Cepeda is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. A couple of walks for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Sucre is in pursuit. 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0 and 2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Nava recovers, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Decker. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he takes ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fouled back. Again, he sends it out of play. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Reggie arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Jesus Aguilar will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. A breaking ball taken. At the knees for strike one. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Runner at second here with one man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joe Random. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 1-0 pitch on the way. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Andrew McCutchen swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Boy, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence, following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1.
The batter.
Settling in now, Corey Seager. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Full count, 3-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. He's set, and the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And the bunt attempt is popped up. 1 out and a runner on third. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. And he is toast out there as they apply the tag for the out. So striding forward now, Reggie Jackson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. And they'll tag him out between first and second. A careless mistake that time, and the inning is over. Ready now, Jesus Sucre. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. One down.
Now batting
at the plate, Francisco Pena. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Allen's ready. First pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
No runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he misses 2-1.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8. Striding into the box, Reggie Jackson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Reggie Jackson.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
The pitcher, number 37.
Buddy Bell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Buddy Bell.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, number 2. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line drive to center field. Pena will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The All-Stars lead it 7-0. Sean Doolittle takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here now to hit is Ramon Flores. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
The batter, the shortstop.
Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Decker. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Reggie has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Stepping into the box, Logan Schaefer. Base is empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
So no big surprise in this one. The higher division team comes in here and takes care of business. Nice job by them.
7-1 the final today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.